I've got Matt Watson here, and we're going to play Blindfold Guess the Car. And we're going to see how good he is at guessing cars. Get off.
The name of the game is simple. Matt Watson has to guess the car blindfolded. Using 3 rounds we test if he really is the ultimate car expert. Will he succeed, or will he fail to give us the car wow factor?
Round 1, sound. Right, Matt, you stand there.
Aren't you going to start the engine?
I will do in a minute, but let's see, okay?
I'm not going to get
You
it.
are the car expert, so I'm expecting you to get it straight away. Right, you ready?
Right. Bit of a creaky boot, but it sounds like it's got like a saloon boot rather than a big hatchback boot. Do the door again, but just don't shut it properly, just push it to. Okay, so it's not got soft close. It's got a handle by the sound of it, that it's one of those ones that pulls out a bit. I'm going with some form of Mercedes at the moment, but I'm not convinced.
I'll give it a little tap on the exhaust, yeah? Like a little, see if you get a little tinny sound.
Okay, so it's not the Mercedes I was thinking of, because that would have had fake exhausts. I've no idea.
Okay, right, I'll do a start up, okay?
It's old. Oh my God. Has it stopped working?
I turned it off.
That's an old car.
What brand are we at?
Sounds like some old Mercedes.
Are you ready?
I mean, what? It's got some. Yeah, okay.
Where are we at? Engine?
It's an
what do you
old.
think?
Sounds like, I don't know, some 4-cylinder. Sounds like it might have been manual because you were doing that. So an old manual 4-cylinder, probably. Open and shut the door again.
There is a second round.
No, let's carry on. Yeah, it's probably German, old and German. I'm going to stick with Mercedes for now because, yeah, whatever. From the 90s probably, because I think that's a crappy old immobiliser. Beep, beep, beep.
Matt is allowed to select and touch 2 panels on the car. Will this be enough for him to get a rough idea of what it could be?
Oh,
So what do you want to touch first? Indicator, wing or spoiler?
the spoiler, I reckon it's going to be a bit rubberised.
Okay, come then.
Told it was rubberised. It's like squidgy in it, feel that? It is, it's an old Mercedes from like the 90s or early noughties. Actually, I'm going to change my mind. I think it might be a 6-cylinder one because it's got a spoiler. I don't. What's the? I think I know which model it is, but I can't remember exactly. It's this shape. I remember racing one on my motorbike.
Well, I'm taking you away. Next one is the indicator. Now, again, only touch the indicator. There.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Mercedes indicator. Okay.
Okay, and then the wing.
It's dirty. Where do you get this from?
I know.
Right. Yes, it's the sport, definitely the sports version. Which model is it called again? It's the, did it become the E-Class or the C-Class, this one? And it's the sporty version of it, the 2.5. I don't know the name of the car, I don't know the model designation, but if I can find it on the internet for you and show you it.
For the final round, Matt is going to be sat in the car. He can only touch the steering wheel. However, he cannot touch the centre of it.
Of course I'm not, because it'll have a Mercedes badge in it.
Who knows? Okay, well this is the final round.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to tell us what car you think it is. And we're talking, you're going to go year,
Oh, no
model,
chance.
and car.
Okay.
Right, you ready? Don't touch anything else. Right, so come round, come forward, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, duck down and put your arse in. Okay. All right, spin your legs around. And only the steering wheel. Don't touch nothing else.
I can feel the seats, we've got the sports seats.
Only the steering wheel.
And it should be like across there, and then those bits there, that's a Mercedes, 100%. A Mercedes from...
Anything, does it smell like, what are you getting?
Yeah, it's old, it's a 1990s, early 90s Mercedes. Early 90s, it might even be late 80s. I'm trying to remember when they were built from. But it's a sporty version of what then I think, I've got a picture of me with one at Mercedes-Benz in Germany. It then became the C-Class, this model. But it's a sporty version. What was it called? I actually raced one on my motorbike and I was surprised how quick they are. They're like really quick. Oh, sorry.
Look at you trying to cheat.
No, I didn't know.
Look
My
at
hand
you
just dropped
trying
down.
to cheat. Right, let me get you out of it. Okay.
I'm not going to be able to give you the model. I can tell you it's a... Early 90s. I can tell from the steering wheel it's Mercedes because they have this shape that goes like that. So that's clear. Sounded like the door handle sounded Mercedes, but I actually thought it was a new Mercedes until I heard it start. And then when he was pissing around with some older mobiliser and so on and so forth, and the sound of the start, I knew it was an old car. And so I thought it would be a sporty version of an old Mercedes, but not too old. And I thought you've gone for a car that's really hard for me to guess, just to put me to the test. And it's got the squidgy spoiler.
So it's blindfold guess the car with none other than Matt Watson from Car Wow. He's done all 3 rounds and he believes that he can go outside and find this car on his phone. Before we do that, I want you to tell me what year you think the car is.
Exactly, it's early 90s, I think.
I need a date.
Oh, fuck.
Year.
Really?
I need a year.
But they were built over a series of years.
I need a year.
I'm going to go 90. 91 or 92, 91. It's a Mercedes sports version.
What is it though? What shape?
I think it became the C-Class, but it's like the sporty version of that one. I think Cosworth did the engine.
And what engine size?
I think it's the 2.5.
Okay.
It's the sports version.
Right, I'm going to take you outside, okay?
Yeah.
All right, come this way. Come this way, come this way, come this way, come this way. Sorry, just walk on here.
There it is, Mercedes 2.5 Cosworth. Yeah, it's that, isn't it? I reckon it's something like that. Yeah, it's got a sticky out indicator. There's your Mercedes thing on the grille. That wasn't allowed to. There's your squidgy spoiler. What's it called? The 190E, that's it. It's a Mercedes 190E 2.5 Cosworth. Knew it was a Cosworth. Ah!
So it's not a C?
No, that model became the C-Class, that's what I'm saying. It became the C-Class. But I couldn't remember what it was called. It's the 190. But it became the C, or did it become the E-Class? Might have become the E-Class, hence the E. But anyway, I knew it was that. I said it had a Cosworth engine.
Okay.
That's what I think it is. I'm 80% sure.
80%.
So
yeah?
if I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I would go through all my phone of friends and lifelines, but then I'd gamble yeah.
So if you were on phone a friend, so if you were on your 4 things, we had
I'd use them all.
C-Class,
Yeah.
E-Class.
No, it's not a C-Class or an E-Class, and it said 190E Cosworth. I picked that out straight away.
That's what you go for?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
No, but what I'm saying is
Don't go my facial expression. I'm not trying to sway you either way.
So if it was only those, but if it was like some other cars and it had that one in there, I think I'd know.
So you're going with that's what you think that car is behind the shutter?
Yeah.
All right.
What? Wait, if I'm right.
It's Matt Watson from Car Wow, expert.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm completely wrong. This is so embarrassing if it's wrong.
Let's hope it's not a Porsche.
No, it's definitely not a Porsche.
Right, so.
I thought it was a 4-cylinder, it's not, is it? What is it? Was it?
Right, enough.
No, it's a 4-cylinder. Yeah, I was right. It's a 4-cylinder. 16 valve.
We're going to find out. Let's see.
Go on. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I knew it.
Mate. Mate, to get the Cosworth, to get the 2.5, to get everything is unbelievable.
I'd love this. Whose is this?
Andrew's. So Andrew always gives us cars and always helps us. Andrew, how impressed were you?
Oh, I didn't think you were going to get that, honestly.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Can I have a drive of it?
Of course you can.
Yeah, I was right about the manual. I heard it, and you could tell it was like a 9. So what year is this?
It's 89.
How'd you feel?
A little bit ashamed that I'm such a geek. If it was a modern car, it'd be even easier.
Well, that's why we brought the classic in. But listen, that is Matt Watson. This is Blindfold, Guess the Car, and Matt, he's obviously an expert and he guessed it right. Well done. That's what he does for a living. I'd expect nothing less.
There we go.
Well done.
I think I just got lucky that you picked a car that I knew.